I'm in Urban Era, and I got this box in the mail from Broadway Limited Imports. It has over 2 pounds of mysterious stuff from their garage sale. I got an Instagram ad a few months ago saying they were going to do this, and it finally arrived, so let's take a look inside on the workbench. Okay, we're over at the workbench. Let's open up this box and see what we have. I might sort this into stuff I know I'll need and stuff that might be surplus. So if you see anything you desperately must want out of this box, you can always get in contact with me through Patreon and send me a direct message asking for any of these extra parts. But let's see what's actually in here first. Okay, we've got... Whoa, this is a wild variety of things. Okay. I was not expecting this. Okay, it looks like first up we've got a boiler from a Hudson. Kind of cool. Or what's left of it. 2/3 of a boiler. I think this might be useful. We've got the desiccated remains of a Union Pacific Mountain? Yeah, I guess an MT-73. Some brass hybrid that hit the floor. Look at this. Wow, that's insane. I can see why this was a warranty repair that didn't end up well for them. Looks like a beautiful cap, though. So a lot of salvageable parts here. This could be very, very useful for something Alta-related. But my God, look at the broken frame and everything on this. Wow, I really wonder what happened to this thing. Okay, we've got the bottom half of an NW 611 J-Class with the cab and the full back head, which is kind of cool. We've got a tender from the same locomotive, it looks like. Huh. We've got a shell from another thing that hit the floor, it looks like. An E8 or E9 in Pensy. Might be a fun thing to repaint. And shoved inside it looks like the pilot from that aforementioned UP locomotive. Oof, wow, that's insane. Okay, let's see what else is in here. We got a pilot truck from a steam locomotive that looks pretty useful. We've got a shell from one of their, I think, NW2s. Looks like it's seen better days as well, but might be useful for painting up into an Alta example at some point. Let's see, we've got another boiler. Looks like maybe from one of their Atlantics or Pacifics, another Pennsylvania Railroad boiler. I definitely don't need this, so if you want one, let me know. Then stuck to it is some wiring stuff, which may or may not have been from that. Looks like a motor harness that's bent. And that's it with that. Let's see what else is in here. Okay, looks like we've got the front half of an articulated locomotive in here. Looks like, I'm guessing probably they're Norfolk and Western 2882s or something. But just absolutely trash side rods. I don't know if this is really a deal, honestly, for the money I paid for it. Most of the stuff is unsalvageable or broken. I was hoping that this would be extra parts that people in the warehouse might have put in here as a goodie bag, but I'm pretty disappointed so far. Let's see what else is in here. We've got tinted windows for, looks like sleeper car of some sort. Not really useful. We've got a side frame from an AC 6000 GE diesel. If you want that, you can certainly contact me. The pilot from that E9 that's broken. Okay, that's trash. Trailing truck without a wheel from probably that 2882. Pretty solid looking... oh, nope, it's useless. It's bent. This is basically scrap. All right, BLI. Not exactly happy with you right now. What is this? This is some Broadway Limited Imports branded thing. Not sure what it is. Looks Looks like it opens. It has some sort of hinge, but can't really get it to open. We'll see what it is later. Okay, we've got some stuff mercifully wrapped in foam. Let's see what we have here. Yeah, another N&W tender frame that has a gash drop damage on it. Looks like this is from one of their Y6Bs or something. Kind of neat. Interesting cast metal part and probably not too hard to fix. Let's see. The frame from one of their diesels. I imagine that this will fit onto that switcher shell. Might be an NW2 shell frame. Yeah, it looks like it has the same tabs in the right places. So, okay, got 2/3 of an NW2, mismatched road name. Okay, let's see what else. Another thing in here. Wonder how much of this was damaged in transit versus leaving the factory damaged. I'd be very curious to know. Okay, coal hopper. Looks like, amazingly, all 4 stirrups are intact. And looks like I could put the rest of this back together with a center frame maybe from Accurail or something. That's kind of cool. We've got an absolutely wrecked driver set from presumably that UP mountain. We've got a very long shell, and I know what this is. This is kind of cool. This is at least a Baldwin Centipede shell in the demonstrator scheme, it looks like. Let's open it up and take a look at it. Hopefully this didn't get crushed. No. Looks intact. Looks like it lost the diaphragm, broke off the back of it, but the rest of it's intact. Oh, that's a very, very cool piece. I love the BLW logo on the front of it. Overall, that's kind of cool. Don't have the drivetrain for it, but we'll see what happens next. Okay, we've got an interior set for looks like a tail car. Probably a California Zephyr Dome car, I imagine. A bunch of brake shoes from one of the steam locomotives, and... oh, wild. A very plated California Zephyr Dome car, minus the glass. Wow, that's just a spectacular piece of injection molding and plating. Not necessarily useful, but very cool looking. It's missing enough parts that it may be nearly impossible to make a functional car out of this, but it is really cool nevertheless. I got some AC6000 bits in the bottom and a bunch of broken stirrups, as you'd expect. Oh, side frame's already broken too. All right, well, I would say I think I paid nearly $50 to $60 for this. It's a complete dud. None of this is really useful for me. There's some stuff I can salvage, but frankly, some of this stuff is just so broken. Like, there's a difference between a garage sale find where you would expect some of this stuff to be intact, even from a warranty repair standpoint, or maybe even throwing us a bone by having something that is nearly intact for us to play with when we get it in the box. But even as a seasoned kit basher that I am, and somebody who relishes challenges like this is just genuinely useless junk for the money I paid. BLI, you've messed up. I'm not happy with this. I mean, it's luck of the draw, and I'm sure other people got interesting things. I really hope if you did buy one of these that you got something that you can cherish. But yeah, if you want almost any of this stuff, just send me a DM on Instagram or Patreon or something, and I'm sure we could figure out something. But this has been Interurban Era, and, well, not everything can be a success, I suppose.